afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us today in our South Coast Virtual Fam. We've done quite a few of these FAMs over the last couple of months. And obviously, although we'd like to do these things in person with you, everybody together, unfortunately, that's a situation where we're at the moment.
Welcome, everybody. My name's David Frost. I'm the CEO of SATSA, and an absolute privilege and pleasure to be partnering with UGU South Coast Tourism to bring this mega FAM to fruition. As has been mentioned, we've done a number of these around the country, and from all accounts and from all our buyer members' perspectives, these things are particularly useful. And it's very important in these times that sometimes can be a bit dark and can be a bit depressing in terms of the state of play that we find ourselves in from an inbound perspective. It's really important to actually keep unearthing and keep opening up to a buying community the amazing array of product that we have in the various parts of the country. And when one looks at the South Coast, and really just one of the great jewels that South Africa has, I mean, privileged to have held our last SATSA conference. And I don't know if we'll ever get back to that same level, but we held that conference in July 2019 at the Wild Coast Sun, and it was probably one of the best events we've done. I mean, the spirit, the gees, the substance of the conference as well were sort of second to none. And there was a healthy presence and support that we had from UGU South Coast Tourism there. So we're happy to build on that, and grateful for the opportunity to partner and to be able to bring this FAM, as I say, to fruition. Just a brief bit about SATSA, and I mean, you will hear more about it. I mean, we're the Inbound Tourism Association. We represent 1,350 companies on the inbound side of tourism. And we've grown that from around 500 members in 2013 to the current levels. And even in this dark year that we've endured of, in fact, over a year now of being essentially cut off and shut down by COVID, we've managed to increase new members coming into the fold. So we feel as an association, we try and provide value to members on a variety of fronts. But one of the things is that we didn't play in historically, because we used to focus a lot on the lobbying and the sort of big issues, was the whole issue of marketing and connecting. And, just having members that are both suppliers and buyers, it makes perfect sense that SATSA is a vehicle and provides a vehicle in which we can bring these regional mega FAMs to members and indeed to non-members, so that we try and draw in and try and unearth as many of the hidden gems in the areas that we are focusing on as possible. Just a wee word from me in closing. Our efforts at the moment are principally directed at trying to get ourselves open. And to do that, we need to get ourselves off the red lists in our key source market. So we have embarked on a major lobbying exercise. We've contracted a group of skilled experts who understand the UK political scene, and we are working with them. We have a very good steering committee set up of key SATSA members from various constituencies. We are interacting with our top scientists and economists in that space. And what we are trying to do, guys, is to put forward a case that will enable the decision makers in the UK to have a soft landing and be able to reverse the decision and to get ourselves opened up by October later this year. It's not going to be an easy job. There are very fixed political views on this thing, and I stress and underline political views. The science is not being listened to as the main determinant of how travel decisions are made. There's a lot of disinformation, but it's our job to cut through that. And as I say, we may well not be successful in this, but it is certainly our job and incumbent on us. And indeed, as South Africans, this is what we do. We don't take things lying down. So we are going into this thing and we are putting all our efforts into this. I'm very pleased to say we've been at this for a little over 10 days. The meetings we've had and the progress report to date are exemplary. The crowd we're dealing with understand decision-making in that market, which has changed over COVID. Used to rely a lot on the Foreign Office, on the High Commissioner here. It's now centered around 6 or 7 people around the UK Prime Minister. So we've got to get to them. You know, it's the same as our lobbying efforts over the last 8 years in South Africa. You've got to understand who the minister responsible is, who his advisors are or her advisors are, and you've got to be able to get a message into those people. And that message is not massive, huge written reports. It's 4 or 5 points on the back of a cigarette box that make sense and can stick and can shift mindset. So in essence, that's what we're involved in. And we will be putting effort into this. We'll be learnings along the way. We will hopefully bleed those into some of our other key source markets. And if we are able to rattle cages there and to shift things, we will indeed endeavor to do so. So that's what we're doing. That's our job. But I wish you guys a really pleasant couple of days. I think this is a stunning initiative. I just want to, from our side, thank my stalwart Lebo, all the work you've done, mate. Really appreciate it. It's so nice having you in our corner and part of our team. And to everybody else, I just wish you happy hunting and enjoy the time ahead. Thanks, guys.
Great. Thank you very much, David. Thanks for your welcome. I'm going to hand over to the CEO of Yugu South Coast Tourism, Lisa Manku.
Thank you, colleagues. This is Pelisa Mangu from Yugu South Coast Tourism. I want to say thank you to David for that welcome. For us as Yugu South Coast Tourism, as a long-standing member of SADSA, it became important for us to take advantage of the opportunities that SADSA provides to us as members. So we thought that given these times, and we've been unable to participate in exhibitions and yes, to effectively manage market the way we used to. So this opportunity that SADSA brought to us, firstly, this came to us via TKZN. Last year, we had a very successful FEM trip. And we thought, okay, let's do it ourselves this time around and take advantage of our membership with SADSA. Now, basically, colleagues, I want to introduce you to the KZN South Coast. Of course, we're going to play our video. I only have 1 minute to say what I want to say, introducing our destination. We are known, I'm sure you've heard this, as the paradise of the Zulu Kingdom. And the KZN South Coast stretches 120 kilometers from Scottburgh to Port Edward and inland to Hardy. We are easily accessible. You can come to the KZN South Coast flying and landing at King Shaka International Airport directly, and or driving on the N2. We are connected to Joburg, Cape Town, and all the key points. Driving from Durban, Scottburgh, which is bordering Durban, it's south of Durban. It's only 30 minutes from Durban. Not that we don't have our airport, by the way. We do have our small airport, Margate Airport, which is currently being revamped in preparation for the future. we are hoping that the tourism market is going to grow in the KZN South Coast. So our airport is currently being revamped. We have an ideal weather climate, beautiful weather year-round, sunny and warm. The KZN South Coast is an affordable, family-friendly destination. That one I cannot emphasize even more. We cater for all types of, I would say, family budgets. We have our blue flag beaches. 6 of them are permanently managed. We are the Gulf Coast. We are fondly called the Gulf Coast, with 11 golf courses. We have diverse, other than the beaches, we have other diverse experiences, outdoor experiences, offerings, and adventure and rural experiences. We are also a growing destination in terms of hosting meetings and conferences, because we have our small intimate meeting venues that take care of different sizes, but not huge. We are not competing with Durban, but we have our meetings and conference facilities that hold conferences. And that you can imagine, with this beauty and adventure activities, you come here for team building, you come here for conferences, then you go out and enjoy the outdoor spaces and have your meetings in the golf course. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're now going to play our video, which I think says it all, more than what I've just said right now. Thank you.
Go. Go where gentle ocean breezes. Warm smiles and diverse cultures await you, where the vibe is chilled. Your time is your own, and everything unfolds at its own pace. Go, where this moment meets with every moment that came before it. A place where every interaction and each encounter leaves an indelible mark on you, so that you leave a different person to the one you arrived. Go and find a place where you can truly lose yourself, a place that sets you free, and a place where you can find yourself again. Go to a place that scares you a little, a place that makes you think a little, or a place that's simply little to start with. When you go south, you'll find so much more than you expected, all year round. And after all, how will you ever know you're alive if you never get your pulse racing? Find your rhythm, or venture outside of your comfort zone, just so long as you don't forget how to truly unwind. Whichever you choose, it's a place where business can become pleasure, and pleasure can become business. A place where you're never too young, and definitely never too old to find everything you wanted is right here. Whether this moment is all about friends, family, or every moment that you have left, go south and discover, explore, embrace, and just be. Go south. Visit the south coast of KwaZulu-Natal, paradise of the Zulu Kingdom.
Thank you very much for that great intro. And thanks for that great video. I'm going to hand over to Shirlene from the Blue Marlin Hotel, and she's going to be our first presenter. Like I mentioned earlier, guys, if it's not your turn to talk, please keep your video off, please keep yourself muted, and make sure that you are renamed, especially our presenters are renamed to the company that you are presenting, and your first name. Shirlene, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much. I just want to share screen. Hold on a second. Here we go. So some of us from the hospitality industry, can you see the screen? Hello?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. So I'm Charlene Pillay from Dream Hotels and Resorts. I'm here to represent the Blue Marlin Hotel. So bear with me, I'm the first presenter, and when you're from the hospitality industry, you tend to do better face-to-face than what you would do on Zoom meetings. The beautiful Blue Marlin is in Scottsboro. We have 110 rooms altogether. Just to give you an indication in terms of who we are, we belong to the Dream Hotels and Resorts family some 5 years ago, where they've taken us over and now market and manage us. In terms of our location, we are in Scottsboro on the main street. We're very close to the amenities of Scottsboro, the local restaurants, the shopping centers, and we actually have a magnificent view of the sea. Okay, so we've got, let me just take you through. That's the Big Blue Bar, which is a highlight where you can enjoy an outdoor activity when you're having team building events. We've got cocktails, signature cocktails that we serve there. And then we also do a lot of our outdoor conferencing, which is a new concept that we are able to bring into the hotel. The hotel consists of 110 rooms, mostly sea-facing rooms. We are 108 kilometers from the King Shaka International Airport. We cater for the different types of markets, which is your local and international leisure market, the corporate market, the conference market, the government market. What's unique to the hotel is that we offer an entertainment program that is run daily by our entertainment manager. So especially, and that's highlighted during the school holidays for the leisure guys. And then the new concept of conferencing, as I said, comes out as Beneath the African Skies, which we're trying to now focus on to do outdoor conferencing, keeping in line with the COVID protocol. And I think people are much more appreciative of trying to be, well, allowing us to help them to be safe, should I put it, altogether. So we've got 2 conference venues that seats up to 60 to 80 people, 100 people banquet style. We have a boardroom for smaller meetings. We have an on-site spa facility. We've got the Crystal Divers that has, that's on site to us. The Crystal Divers offers all the boat rides. They do snorkeling. They can arrange a bit of shark cage diving, and it's very popular as they also utilize our local pool area in terms of asking the divers to do a little bit of a session before they get into the big blue ocean. We've got the Lighthouse Restaurant, and then we've also got the kiddies play area, as you can see as I go through the screen. Yeah, so that's the Blue Marlin. There's the divers there. We're very close to the bowling club, to the golf club. We're very close to Crockwell. We tried to partner off with our local establishments just to help us and to create value to the hotel. And lastly, we've taken over the slide at the Scottsboro Main Beach, which now belongs to us, and all our in-house residents get that free access at no extra cost to their kids and to have a little bit of fun. We thrive on weddings, conferences, banquets, outdoor functions, and just a good local time for the Saturday afternoon. Yeah, that's me. Am I a bit early? If you have any questions, you are more than welcome to ask. Our rooms consist of either a double bed or a king size bed. Some of them have balconies. Our kiddies rooms and family rooms are actually 2 rooms that interlead with one another, sea facing. private bathroom, TV access, and the general facilities of the hotel. And that's me.
Awesome, thank you very much. Shalene, yes, that was quite quick. I read on a press release earlier the week that you've just launched all-inclusive rates. Can you tell us a bit about that?
So the all-inclusive rate that we've launched is a promotion that we have is breakfast, lunch, dinner, and selected beverages and drinks that are served at a selected time at the hotel. It's a minimum of a 2-night stay, and the current rate is 2,700 Rand per room per night, and that's for 2 adults. Kids will generally pay half the price depending on the age, and then obviously the drinks are selected there as well. And if occupancy allows us, we do it full buffets throughout the 3 meals on, or alternatively off the a la carte menu.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you, Shalene.
You're welcome.
As our next presenter is James Woodstock from Crockworld. Shalene, you can stop sharing your screen and James can start sharing. Thanks.
Hi there, can you guys see me? Sorry.
We can see you. You can start sharing your screen.
Okay, cool. My name is James. I'm the manager here at Crockworld Conservation Centre. We'll be screen sharing and putting up a small video for you guys to watch with a bit of information on it. Let us just quickly get to it. Can you guys, has it come up for you?
Yes, it has. You can go ahead.
Okay, perfect.
Can't seem to get any sound for your video. Will you just pause quickly and start resharing?
Is the sound not coming through?
Yeah, there's no sound. So when you share your video, you just need to click share computer sound.
Okay, perfect. Let's see.
Crockworld Conservation Centre was opened in 1985 and is a hub for tourism on the KwaZulu-Natal south coast. The centre has welcomed over 1.5 million guests through its doors, with its primary focus being conservation through education and tourism. The on-site Fish Eagle Cafe is a must-visit for guests entering the park. With its 180-degree sea views and delectable meals, it is sure to leave people feeling satisfied. Croc World is home to Henry, the world's oldest known crocodile. At 120 years old and weighing an estimated 700 kilograms, Henry is an ambassador for crocodile species worldwide. Croc World is home to over 400 animals, including a variety of snakes, birds, tortoises, and various other crocodile species. With over 200 species of wild bird recorded on site, Croc World is also a hub for any birding enthusiast.
Okay, that's pretty much all from us. I think we're also a bit ahead of time here. I'm not sure if anyone has questions regarding Croc World at all.
That, guys, if you have got any questions, just pop them through on the chat. You can chat to us, and you've also, everybody's received a little digital booklet with all the product details and contact details with more info. You can get in touch with all our presenters and products that's presenting on these events. But like I said, you can send a chat message through on the chat area, and I'll alert the specific product and supplier to that message. So yeah, you're welcome to send your messages through there. Thank you very much, James. That was a cool video.
Thank you very much.
Cool, guys. Next up, we've got Kaya Lamanzi Lodge and Conferencing, and Cheryl Walsh would be presenting for that. Once again, I just ask that you rename yourself to the product that you are representing and your first name, maybe. Cheryl, are you there? So it seems that Cheryl is not there, so we'll just move on to Ntalezi Msani Heritage Center. Howard Msomi, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Right, thanks, Howard. Yeah, over to you.
Thank you so much. I hope you can hear me loudly.
Yes, we can hear you, but we can't see you. Do you mind moving your screen down a bit so that we can see you? We can just see the top of your head. There we go. Now we can see you properly.
I am Howard Msomi, the director at Ntalezi Msani Heritage Center. Ntalezi Msani Heritage Center is about 5 kilometers from N2 Road towards Hinterland, and it's 2 kilometers from Umzumbe municipal offices under Ogu district, KwaZulu-Natal. It is named after one of the stalwarts who was leading the Poltex uprising at Ntwalume in 1906. Ntalezi Msani was exiled in 1907 by the government of Natal to St. Helena Island, where he died in 1910. The center researches and preserves African history, indigenous knowledge, culture, and creative arts. Why should visitors come to Ntalezi Msani Heritage Center? Our guided tours allows the visitor to learn and experience the origins of the Nguni people, that is Xhosa, Swazis, Ndebeles, Zulus, the Zulu kingdom, the stories of the Zulu kingdom, the center founding story of the 1906 Mthwane Polytech's uprising, as well as the expeditions of King Shaka in the area of the South Coast. That was in 1924, that was in 1824 and 1828. The visitors will also learn the art and essence of stick fighting taught by experienced practitioners. They will also get a chance of practicing, obviously guided by the practitioners. The craftsmaking and beadwork. They will also experience the indigenous knowledge-based healthy lifestyle, which include physical well-being, which is taken from the Zulu dances and other rituals of African people, as well as organic food and traditional herbs that are planted and found in the Ndele Zimsani Heritage Center. Our visitors also partake in the ancient stone throwing ritual that was conducted by Zulu warriors. Where you are, we'll invite you to join us in a celebration dance. Thank you so much. That was Ndele Zimsani Heritage Center. Thank you for the opportunity for the presentation.
I'm just making sure, is Cheryl Walsh, is she here? Otherwise, we'll move on. Our next product presenting is Owini Garden Lodge. Tabani Mtemdu. Tabani? Oh, there we go, Tabani. Over to you.
Okay. Can I be able to share my screen? Okay, thank you. My name is Tabani Mtembu. I come from Owini Garden Lodge. Our lodge is a very friendly and secured lodge in Malangeni. It uses jargon Owini as founded by its owners. Owini means we are in the list of family members that owned hospitality business. We are in between Pennington and Sezela, 2 minutes drive away from Sezela, Pennington, off ramp after leaving N2 highway as you drive facing the Pennington direction on the R102. We try by all means to accommodate all kinds of guests, as we have a 4-bedroom house which has an open planned kitchen, dining, and a lounge. We are non-smoking, yes, and DSTV channels, Wi-Fi, free. All our bedrooms are ensuited. We also have an entertainment area behind our lodge. Our entertainment area has a pool, a swimming pool, has a sitting area. It also has the part where you can cook, and it has a toilet and showers. So basically, our entertainment area has everything that you can need if you are having a party, or but usually if you're having a party. We also have other rooms that are fully spec'd, which has a kitchen, a bathroom, a king bed, and it also has a balcony. It also has a dining or study table as well. And we also have a family room where families can have the private room for their kids or an extra person. We our facilities has an outdoors, which is entertainment area I've spoken about, garden, swimming pool. We also installed a borehole in case where there's no water. So our parking is accessible, secured, safety, there's CCTV outside property, CCTV in common areas, and there's also a national response team on guard. Our services, 24-hour front desk, free Wi-Fi, and in case of load shedding, we have a solar system in place. Obviously, we are nearby areas like Umdoni Golf Club, Crockwell, Vernon Crooks, Umkomazi Golf Club, and we are very close to the N2 freeway from north and south. We have upcoming developments, which are extra 4 rooms, which is a double story. It will have its own entertainment area with a swimming pool. And also on the first house, we are putting along a conference center so that we can also host businesses. Thank you, that's all for me.
Thank you very much, Tabani. Next up, we've got Vernon Crooks Nature Reserve, and we've got Zef Dindikazi, sorry. Zef, are you here? While we're waiting for Zef, just guys, a quick reminder to rename yourself if your name's not correct. A lot of our suppliers and buyers have arrived in the meeting as Lebo, which we'll sort out in the subsequent debates. But just make sure that you can rename yourself. Otherwise, just send me a message and I'll tell you how to do that. Zef, are you here? To Zef and the other products that are not here yet at the end. We're quiet in front of our allocated time already. So next up, we've got Ruth from Premier Hotel, Kati Sark Hotel. Ruth. Hey, Ruth.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody.
Great, thanks, Ruth. Over to you. I'm just going to allow you to share.
Yeah, that's perfect, thank you.
Cool, thanks.
Are we good to go?
We're good to go. Thanks, Ruth.
What happened here now? Can you see my screen?
Not yet. No.
What happened? Where? I don't know. On my, gosh. Can you see my screen now?
No, not yet. Are you sharing? Can you see the little green share screen button at the bottom of Zoom?
I did push that. It won't even let me get out of here now.
Cycle through the programs. What can you see on your screen at the moment?
To me,
Yes, yeah.
I can see my presentation.
Okay, just go back into Zoom. If you cycle back to using Alt and Tab.
Alt and Tab.
Yeah, if you just make sure that so that you've got a photo of, so that you can see your video feed.
Okay, share screen at the bottom.
Yes, yeah. So click share screen at the bottom, and then you select your presentation that comes up. There we go. Yeah.
There we go. That's great. So Premier Resorts is a family-owned and managed hotel group with 25 hotels in our group, and we are very proud of our brand new product in Scottburgh. We have Premier Clean Check, which is our COVID protocols to take care of both our staff and our guests. So there we have the very brand new refurbed property where you can see our new hotel from the exterior from our rim flow pool with direct access to Scottburgh main swimming beach. We have 98 rooms consisting of 14 superior family rooms, 14 superior rooms, 34 deluxe rooms. I think I'll just go back. We have a brand. The hotel was recently refurbed to the tune of 70 million, and we are very proud of our brand new bar, restaurant, the upgrades to our foyer areas. We boast a smoke-free hotel with a 24-hour reception area. We have a rim flow pool overlooking the Indian Ocean. That is on the left is the view of the hotel from outside. Our reception desk, our terrace bar, our deluxe room. We were very proud to recently host the Ferrari group. We have a pizza oven, and then obviously one of the big draw cards for the South Coast is our dive school, which is on-site scuba excursions, and they launched their dive adventures right directly in front of the hotel, which one could relate to the Kruger Park of the ocean. That's it from me. If there's any questions.
Cool. Thank you very much, Ruth. If you've got any questions, just pop them through on the chat. You will receive you have received a little booklet with all the products and that we are presenting here today, all the contact details. Thank you very much, Ruth.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, next up you'll see on our list we've got Seaside Escapes. They unfortunately sent their apologies. They've got some technical issues today. So we'll move on to Selborne Park Golf Estate Hotel and Spa, and Andrew Young will be presenting that. Andy, over to you.
Hi there, can everybody hear me?
Andy, we can hear you loud and clear. You can share your screen. I'm just going to make you co-host.
Shall I start the video then? I don't have a video, but it's just myself.
Yes, yeah, you can start your video. Yeah, no problems. Cool, thank you very much. Are you presenting something? Have you got a presentation that you want to share?
No, I'm just going to talk about the estate and what's in and around us as well.
Okay.
I'm Andy Young. I'm the estate manager at Selborne Park Golf Estate. We've got a stunning 18-hole golf course. We've got 107 villas on the estate, ranging from 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom to 6-bedroom, 6-bathroom. And then obviously we've also got the famous Selborne Hotel and Spa, which is a great venue for conferences, and small and large. And we're currently hosting the Sunshine Tour in September. The golf course is not the only facility we have on site. We've got various swimming pools. We've got a clubhouse that serves meals 7 days a week. So those people that are staying in villas can also have access to the clubhouse. And the villas are fairly privately laid out on the estate, so they're not on top of each other. And also with a spa there, it's a lovely spot for ladies to relax and everything like that. And, you know, it's not just a golf venue. We've got wonderful wildlife on site. We've got various species of duiker. We've got bushbuck. We've got a trail that runs through the estate. So for those birding enthusiasts, we've got a couple of benches where people can relax and have a look at the stream going through and so on. And also, I'm so impressed to hear Felisa Mgu talking about the Gulf Coast again. As a young boy coming down to the South Coast for holidays, we're always known as the Gulf Coast. And if you look at the stunning arrangement of golf courses we've got between the Wild Coast and Durban, there's an array of golf courses. And I think that's something we should certainly work more on promoting that. We get a lot of groups coming down from Johannesburg and inland, and the guys enjoy coming down and having a variety of golf courses where they can play 3-4 golf courses in a 5-day stay, all at different levels, all at different price ranges. And I certainly think it's a huge marketing initiative we should work on, because I think it's a rather unique destination in terms of that. You don't have far to drive to visit various golf courses along the coast. And I think it's something we're certainly going to push a lot harder with. Being the estate manager, obviously, I look after the security, I look after the maintenance, I look after the gardens. It's a wonderful setting. There are parts of the estate where you can see the sea. We've seen the whales before. We've got the crowned eagle that comes to visit us occasionally. And obviously all your little fur creatures that come along. We've got our monkeys. We've got genets. So we've got a wide variety of game that come onto the estate as well. And it's a very tranquil estate. Often, you know, people come onto the estate and say, we don't understand where all these villas are because we only see a handful. So they're rather secluded. They're in little clusters of copies of various estates around or golfing groups around the world. Dennis Barker established the estate. It was one of the first golf estates in the country in the late 80s, and it's developed into a gem. It's often known as the Augusta of South Africa. And, you know, we're very proud to host the Sunshine Tour again in September. So it'll be good to see how the scores compete. You know, it's a golf course that fits all sorts of styles of play, whether you're one of those long hitters or whether you're a short hitter. It's a thinking man's course. You can't go up there and just smash the ball down the middle. There's a bit of a thought process that needs to go how you're going to play each hole, which is fantastic from an amateur point of view, where it looks after the long hitters as well as the short hitters. And if you're long and straight, you've got an issue. If you short and accurate, you've got an issue, but there's always enough for everybody to take part. And of course, the clubhouse at the end of the day is also a wonderful venue to relax and chat about those bad shots, those putts that you've missed. And again, you know, looking at the various properties that have been on the screen, it's wonderful to know that if we all start working together along this coastline, we can really revive the South Coast. In the 3 years I've been back to Selborne, I've certainly noticed a massive increase in the influx of people as soon as COVID municipal borders opened up. It was fantastic to see a continuous flow of people through the low season, going into the high season of Christmas and Easter. And I see that continuing with a lot of the upcountry people that normally go overseas for their holidays are now gravitating down to the South Coast and spending their money in a beautiful area. You know, I've worked all over Southern Africa, and to me, this is definitely a gem of our country that we've got to nurture and we've got to promote a lot more. Thank you for your time, and it's been great watching all the other properties explain their facilities and give us all an insight into what they have to offer as well. I thank you all for the opportunity and look forward to working together with you guys in the future.
That's awesome. Thank you very much, Andrew. Guys, a quick reminder that you've got the little booklet with everybody's details, contact details. Should you want to contact anybody, everybody's contact details are in there. And you'll also receive their contact details separate along with the recording of this event. Some of the buyers have asked me just to point your attention to the chat areas. There are some, have a look at some of the direct messages. People are trying to get hold of you in the chat area. And if you've got some difficulty with that, just send or just let me know. You can use the non-verbal cues under the reactions bar at the bottom of your Zoom thing just to grab my attention, and I'll show you how to get in touch with that specific person that's looking for you. So I have got Seaside Escapes. They're here today. They've been able to join us. I'm just making sure about their name, Sharon and Paul. I can see you in the room. I'm just making sure that you can hear us. Would you like to start your presentation or start your video?
Unfortunately not. We still on a different computer, so all our info that we had is gone.
No problem, that's fine. Do you want to just maybe tell us about your property? All your contact details and everything are in the booklet, so people can get in touch with you. So maybe just give us a short intro of your product.
I'll gladly do that. Thanks a lot. We situated in Mtshulumi. It's basically between Pennington and Heberden. It's a small little fisherman village. We've got self-catering units there. We've got a 10-sleeper, 8-sleeper, 5-sleeper, and a 2-sleeper with a nice pool area outside Boma that you can braai under the stars. And then we also about plus minus 80 meters from the beach. And otherwise, there's a lot of activities going around, like scuba diving. There's excursions that the guys can go to Mkomas, Scottborough, and also Shelley. And then also deep sea fishing, that's also been going around us quite a lot. Also close launching sites around us. And then also a lot of the inland activities close to our destination, like Lake Eland, Ruby Gorge, and also the inland traditional waterfalls and things like that. So it's quite a nice, relaxing holiday to come down because it's secluded. There's not a lot of traffic around. So if you have to go somewhere to go and get some groceries and things, about 10, 15 minutes to one side and 20 minutes to the other side. And otherwise, it's a quite excluded area, and we would like to see a lot of people coming down, especially family-oriented holiday. And then that's it. Thanks for being able to share our story.
Thank you very much. Guys, like I said, you can reach Paul in the contact details provided in our short brochure. And just like that with all the other suppliers here today. Next up, we've got Shark Cage Diving KZN, John Miller. John, are you here? Seems there's a lot of people today that have got technical difficulties or weren't able to join us. We'll try and fit them in one of our other events. And like I said, you've got all their contact details in the little booklet. We'll move on and see if we can get hold of John to do his presentation a bit later. Sugar Beach Resort has also unfortunately tried or advised that she can't make it today. She's got some technical problems, so we'll put her into one of the other sessions. Umdoni Park Trust Golf Club and Nature Reserve, Reinhard Kraus.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you 100%.
Okay, I can share my screen with you.
100%. I'm making.
Can you please enable my sharing?
There you go. I have. Over to you. Thanks.
Okay, guys, thank you for having us today. Good afternoon to everyone, and thanks for giving me the opportunity to tell you about Umdoni Park. Umdoni Park is 75 kilometers south of Durban on over 200 hectares of coastal forest in a paradise called Pennington. We're not just about golf. Lots of people know us about golf. Here's the other stuff you can do at Umdoni in alphabetical order. And there are all the trails of cycling, walking and jogging, and entrance into the park as well as use of these trails are all free. And just to elaborate on some of them, if we go to My Run, we have a My Run here every Sunday morning at 6:45. And after your My Run, you can have a coffee and a breakfast on the veranda overlooking the ocean. Our cycling trails, there's something for everyone, from very basic to very extreme. Picnics, you can bring your own picnic basket along, and you could have it on the beach or in the forest, and you can order picnic basket from the restaurant. Photography, from wedding pictures to serious portfolios on the fauna and flora, it can all be done on site. Our next big thing is birding. Our total recorded bird species are over 220. On the International Birding Day on the 9th of May, over 70 birds were logged in one day by Mr. Ian McLennan. Our forest trails, we have 9 trails. The interactive trail has more than 300 informative signs on a 3-kilometer walk with QR codes to tell you about the birds and the little animals and the trees and everything fauna and flora. We have over 200 species of trees and over 150 species of flowers. We have rehabilitated our grasslands containing upward of 40 new Protea species. And this is all due to Wendy and her team doing constant efforts to preserve and protect through an active environmental management system. We have horse stabling on site. You contact Michelle, who operates the stabling, and you can then take your horse for a ride through the forest. Ocean views, like a lot of us on the coast, we have some of the most spectacular views you'll encounter around every corner of the property. Events. We can facilitate events of up to 200 at Botha House, our bed and breakfast on site, as well as the clubhouse. We are going to do the Joburg to Sea next year. They're ending here at Umdoni, and we're expecting upward of 800 people. On to Botha House. Botha House offers a tranquil bed and breakfast experience in a 100-year-old historic building, and we have guests returning for over 20 years now. There's a few pictures of what it looks like. Besides Botha House, we have the Forest Cottage. That's the rustic self-catering option deep in the forest with a sea view. It can sleep 16. For events and accommodation, contact Yakulete and her team. Our restaurant. We have a restaurant open 7 days a week. Come treat yourself to a scrumptious meal with a sea view second to none. Catherine and her team will ensure your palate is satisfied. Golf. We welcome all visitors. We're one of the top 80 courses in South Africa. As a bonus, you get 14 sea views on 14 holes, you get sea views. The front 9 is a very links-like feel, and the back 9 is meandering through a very dense forest, 2 very different 9s. The 18th tee box has one of the most spectacular views in golf worldwide. Make your booking with Denny and Pam in the pro shop. They make you feel right at home and will arrange a time to suit you. Specials available with stay and play packages at Botha House. Thanks again and enjoy your day. That's it.
Right, thank you very much, Reinhard. You've got some really beautiful photos of your property off Umdoni Golf Club. Thanks. As I'm just checking if we've got some people that weren't able to fill their slots earlier. Vernon Crooks Nature Reserve, Zef Dindikazi, if you're here. John Miller from Shark Edge Diving KZN, if you are here. And then Cheryl Walsh from Kailamanzi Lodge and Conferencing. We've missed these suppliers, so if you are here, please send me a chat message so we can give you a sec. Otherwise, they'll be included in some of our other events. We're doing 3 more events over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, we'll fit in the guys that don't get their chance today. I know that load shedding has been moved down to level 1, so there might be some suppliers that are having load shedding at the moment. So next up, we're going to hand over to Karen Wright from Unkuma's Lodge Dive Charters. Karen?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just going to make you co-host so that you can share your screen. And there you go.
Okay, I don't have anything to share. Hi,
Okay.
good afternoon. My name's Karen. I'm the lodge manager. I'm representing Unkuma's Lodge. One of Unkuma's best loved venues for over 2 decades. Unkuma's Lodge is recognized as one of only hotel accommodations on the ocean's edge. Pointed upon the slanted south rocky ledges lie Unkuma's Lodge, a 26-room B&B with a viewpoint spanning 180 degrees of Indian Ocean. Our beautiful rooms are overwhelmed with warm sunrises and tranquil sounds of waves crashing on the rocks and beaches with a tidal pool. This is a beach haven where our guests keep coming back year in and year out to enjoy the beach life that we offer. Join us for a getaway of fun in the sun, stunning sunrises and sunsets with fishing and diving opportunities and many more activities nearby. Soon the birds and whales arrive with flocks of Cape gannets in the coming winter. Let your senses feel the sand between your toes. With sardine season approaching, join us for whale watching and sundowners. We offer 26-room lodge. I have 5 permanents. We do cater for contractors. We are very grateful to SAPI who use our facilities to accommodate the contractors. They normally stay for about a month or so. We do have a restaurant. We have a fishing tackle and a hairdresser adjacent to the lodge. We are literally 2 seconds from the beach. You practically roll out of your bed onto the beach. We are 11 minutes away from Scopra and 57 minutes from King Shaka Airport. Thank you. Thank you very much for the invite. I appreciate that. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Karen. Then we've come to the last presenter today, and I'll hand over to Phumzile from Polka.coco. Phumzile, you can start your video and you can present it. Thank you.
Hi, can you see me?
Yes, yeah, we can see you. I'm just going to rename you, but we can see you. You can start your presentation and I'll spotlight you so that we can see you properly.
Okay.
There we go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. My name is Phumzile. My business partner sister is currently running late, so I'm flying solo today, which is perfectly fine. So my name is Pumzile. We co-run this brand called Polka Cocoa with my sister Z. We are situated in Scottsboro on the south coast of Durban, in the rural township called Amandawe. We specialize in handcrafted accessories using locally sourced materials such as shwe, hessian, off-cut leather, beads, African prints, and any other fun material. So I'm gonna just walk you through our little shop that we've put up for you today. So right here, we've got our bow ties, and then we've got normal bow ties, and then our latest addition is these self-tie bow ties using shwe material and other fun materials, and also in developed print over here. And then right here, we've got, these are called cravats. These are men's ties that you wear on the inside, not like the usual one that you usually tie a knot, but these ones, they go inside your shirt. This is our latest edition. And this is actually perfect for Father's Day, so please buy. And then also we've got our bow ties right here. Again, using our bright and colorful materials, because we are South Africans, we're Africans, so we like to be bright. We've got our bow ties here, and then we're gonna move over to this side here. Here we've got our earrings, again, bright. I mean, we have to. So these are studs using beads, and then we've got, these are called modern easy casa earrings, like the one I'm wearing right now. They're very light. They've got wood at the back. So these are actually perfect for gifts as well. And for corporate gifting, these are perfect. And then we've called these half moon earrings. These are, everything is handmade by us. These are half moon earrings, and usually we use shwe, and then we line them with beads. These are our unique accessories. And then our latest, and lastly, we have got these earrings, which are made out of shredded cotton. They start, and then obviously they come in different sizes and shapes, and yeah, for every single girl out there, these are perfect. And then here we've got our bow tie necklaces. This is a normal bow tie made out of a hessian, which is like a sack, and then we just put beads, necklaces around it, just to make it interesting and fun and beautiful and unique, because we are very unique. And then I'm gonna take you through to our lapel pin. Usually lapel pins, they're made with cotton, and they're like little rows of flower. But then we thought, why don't we switch it up a bit and use wood and then use beads as well, just to bring that Afrocentric flair to our accessories. And then last but not least, these right here are our handmade, ready-made pocket squares. So usually a pocket square, a guy would have to spend hours trying to sort it out or to fold it, but here we thought, let's make it easier for you. So what you do, you just take it out of your drawer, and then you put it straight to your pocket, and then you're ready to go. There we go. Thank you so much for listening, and I will pop our details on our on the box over there, on the chat box. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pumzile. That was a really good presentation, and we loved getting invited into your shop. So thank you very much. Cool, guys. That brings us to the end of our presentation. We've got all of our different suppliers that are here today, and they've gone. So I'm just gonna leave or give a few minutes for any questions. Like I said, you can send us any questions. You can get in touch with Lebo at SATSA. If you have any questions or need any more details, you have received a little booklet with everybody's details in here before each event, and we'll try and get the people that weren't able to join us today the products in one of our subsequent events. We've got another event on Friday, and then next week on Tuesday and Friday as well. Graham, are you here for the vote of thanks?
Yes, I am. Let me just try and see if I can start my video.
100%.
Yeah, so I just wanted to thank everybody so I'm Graham Watson. I am the chairperson of the KZN SATSA chapter, also on the board of SATSA. So thank you all for your lovely presentations today. It's been wonderful, and I look forward to hopefully getting down to the South Coast very soon. It's great to see local South Africans traveling as much as they are, and I think that's kind of very heartening for all of us to see the support we're getting from local South Africans. And of course, the South Coast has some great products targeted for that market. So, and also the internationals are coming back, mainly from the USA, I've noticed, but we'll hopefully get some the international tourists back soon. And I think all of you who have products will know that us in the trade are doing our absolute best to help support you, and in any way we can. It's an absolute partnership. Without your products, lovely products to sell, we wouldn't have our own businesses. So thank you very much for constantly looking after and doing innovative things and keeping up with the COVID protocols. Definitely partnerships to be had. If you want to get hold of me directly, I can be reached. Just email Levo, and they can forward on any kind of questions to myself, and maybe we can hook up and figure out ways to collaborate even more. So thank you very much for your presentations. We look forward. We hope you can join us on the other 3 days, and looking forward to seeing you. And then I think on the last day we're going to be doing a lovely prize draw. So please share on your social media platforms all the training sessions that are going, so we can get hopefully some lovely international people joining us too. And yeah, we have a lovely province to market, and we just need to make sure that the world really gets to know about us. So thank you once again, and we will see you. I won't be here on Friday, but we will. I'll see you for the other 2 sessions. Thanks again. Thanks a lot.